we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell.
Brandon Powell on the return. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line. Take 50.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
On 2nd and 2, Stafford, a quick throw knocked away, it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An early test, 2 plays in, this is 3rd and 2. Here's Stafford. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the Rams had a disappointing 1 and 4 as they start play. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Stafford hooking up with Akers. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Mayfield and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0. Then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the 1st round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time for...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here as it gets this up to the 38-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
Throwing on 2nd and 3, Mayfield. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. To throw, Mayfield. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here.
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge, because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Takes it to about the 37.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
After run, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
40 gun! 40 gun!
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
70!
They'll run out of the gun with Akers.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. To throw is Stafford. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Keith Taylor.
And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Mayfield's throw here into the hands of Moore.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. That's going to be caught downfield by Anderson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Mayfield on 1st down.
He's got the connection to Moore. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
McCaffrey running up the middle.
Ernest Jones there for the tackle. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
See what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
White.
Now Stafford. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. From the gun, here's Stafford.
He'll dump this off to Akers.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
A 48-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try to plan a comeback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. That is caught by Anderson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run it on the play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Fields this way up at the 17.
So we come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway.
And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. He's going to look deep for more. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
second down, Mayfield again. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On third down, Mayfield. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 48 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing, Mayfield. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Panthers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. McCaffrey is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Rams 3-yard line.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Trimble from 3 yards out. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
22. 50-50.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1 yard down brings up second and 9.
Hey, Flymo! White. Zebra!
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Stafford. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
A give up the middle to Akers. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Tackled at the 20-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 25 on second down. Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Stafford. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Monday. 10-50.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Stafford going to give to Akers on the draw. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
The 15-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, give me radar. 59.
On 2nd down and 4. Stafford, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Here's Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Rams first down.
Stafford to the right side and complete to Jefferson. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Complete to Van Jefferson. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Big 20. 32.
Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got more complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw complete there to Moore.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down, Panthers.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Got Anderson on a slant.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. To throw again on 2nd down, Mayfield. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. They'll try and throw for it.
The partner, he has carried them in this ballgame throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air. And that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On 1st down at Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Kupp. He's got room at the 30.
A big play there for L.A. 43 yards.
They'll run on 4.
Gain of 7.
2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7.
Stafford now to throw.
And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Akers is going backwards as he'll be tackled back.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal.
He'll dump this off to Akers.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. He's got a man, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Throw left side complete. That's Anderson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. After the interception, here's Stafford. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
21.
They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball, and sometimes even your special teams, and that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. On first down, Stafford here. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jeremy Chin picks it off. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here.
At the 5-yard line.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Panthers 53, Rams 13.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough. When that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.